Hello? Oh, that worked. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. All right, we got it. All right, I forgot to stream. I apologize. I forgot how to stream. Hello, everyone. It's been a while. How is everyone? The beep noise is just me going, just me trying to unmute my mic. So, hello. It's been a while. I hope you guys haven't missed me too much. You probably haven't. Probably oh, glad that guy's gone. Nah, it's good. I can hear you now. Hey, hello. A lot of new faces, I've noticed. Hi, I do stream. I do stream often. I do stream like often, but won't be this weekend, unfortunately. I'm actually going to be going to both NRL games this weekend on the Saturday. So pretty keen for that. Oh, hello. Ross tweeted. What did he tweet? Hold on. Interesting. Where are you going tomorrow? I'm going to Brisbane tomorrow. Is this the real Matt or AI? No, it's me. It's me. How do I prove it? How do I prove it? You guys, how do I prove that I'm not AI? That is a very valid question to have. Also, Kaylee's here. Where's Kaylee? Where is Kaylee? Kaylee! I know you're here, Kaylee. You're hidden somewhere. Did I miss you? Oh, there you are. Yep, Kaylee's here. Hello. AI Matt. We've had discussions about AI stuff on the channel before, so honestly, probably not a bad assumption to make, but that's okay. Quite honestly, probably really wise of you to make that assumption, but I'm not going to do that. I like that. Jumping jacks? All right, well, let's do it. All right, you guys, jumping jacks. You guys are going to up out. Why not? Yeah, you believe? Scream out loud. Ah! There, you happy? I did jumping jacks. I hope you're happy. I did gain a bit of weight. I need to actually start walking again. I'm doing exercise. I'm not yelling that. I could go, yo, fizzle. Anyway, how is everyone? He's growing taller. Oh dear. I didn't know I was growing tall. Look at me. Oh. No, I got something on it in Brisbane tomorrow. It's not related to Rugby League 26 before anyone asks. No. But, hi everyone. Hope you're all having an amazing afternoon or evening, wherever you are. When does Rugby League 26 come out on the Switch? Okay. So we actually got confirmation today it is coming out on Switch, from Ross himself. And as Pancake said, it will be coming out next year. And a lot of people have been asking a lot of the same questions all the time. And I'm getting a bit like, I feel like I would be, if I was Ross right now, I'd be like, wow, I'm getting really annoyed at all these repeat questions. But it's okay. He did just tweet, by the way. He basically said that there's a few, very, very few due to injury, and we'll pick them up later and patch them in. So, it is not related to Rugby League 26. It's work related. It can't come next year. Why not? But if you guys don't want to wait, just pick it up on PS5, Xbox One, PC, and all that. But saying that, we've got a fair bit to go through in terms of leaks, but a bit of an update on what's been going on. So this kind of like staples for an update for Mac Galaxsi as well. So if you guys are keen on a Mac Galaxsi update as well, I'm gonna do that as on top of that. I just want to say that the first week I was off, I was actually sick. I was not mentally fit. But while I was having that break, I had a serious discussion with my partner and also a few people around. And I figured that kind of honestly, there's some stuff that I do with this, and I feel like this I've been taking a bit too seriously. So tonight I'm streaming because I wanted to stream, because I wanted to talk about these bloody leaks that have come out, because got confirmation today they are actually real. So Twitch is garbo. No, it's not garbage. Shut up. Quite honestly, I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes, as well as learning some new tools in order to make this a little bit more sustainable, a little bit more fun. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a mixture of learning new tools, like a new video editor. That video I uploaded yesterday is actually edited in DaVinci Resolve. So it was actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Would recommend it. Thunder was done in Photo Apia. And the reason I'm ditching that, the reason I'm using those and not my Adobe Suite anymore, I've canceled that. Mainly because it's, I would not recommend that as a subscription model. It is $30 freaking. Whereas you have DaVinci Resolve, which does what I need it to do, and Photo Apia, which is a free version of Photoshop, and it opens PSD files, which is even better. And for those who don't know what PSD files are, they're Photoshop files. So it's quite interesting. Quite interesting to say so the least. Also, I just want to stream when I want to stream, honestly. So, yeah, I feel like this is a lot better. You guys like my thumbnail? You guys like the thumbnail I made with Buzz Rothfield? It's a very basic thumbnail, but I feel like it just gets the job done. I want it on the Switch one. It probably won't come to the Switch one. There's probably no point bringing it to the Switch. Just isn't good enough to run it. Yeah, but it'll probably crash with the console. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's a lot we'll get through. But I've been learning new tools like DaVinci Resolve and Photo Apia. I've been learning also some other tools for behind the scenes and stuff. I've also learned, I've now automated some of my stuff. I have a way to actually do my tipping automated. So I actually did it last week with the round reviews. I just haven't gotten around to actually doing the tipping version of that. So it basically, I've been learning some new tools. I've also been making some tools, using my front-end skill, working on my development side of things. And I'm now looking at actually, so I've made like a prototype of it, but now I'm actually making the actual thing now. I'm doing that in the behind the scenes a little bit. I'll be working on that a bit on the side. But yeah, I'm in a very good position to basically fix, like I'm in a position where I can do this with a little bit more enjoyment now, which is kind of good. Also, hi Naya, haven't seen you in a while. The graphics don't look that great for the new game. Honestly, history, first of all, for those who are saying that the graphics look bad, first of all, that is a 1080p trailer that you saw. So you're not seeing the full scale game, and that is because it is released on places like Twitter and stuff like that. Wait till Bing Amp put it on their YouTube channel, because it'll look 10 times better. And quite honestly, it is something I feel like it looks really exciting, if I say the least. Why is YouTube popping up? So I'm not too worried about the graphics. Also, apparently the graphics are 10 times better in the new game, so than Rugby League Live 4. So I'm really keen on that. Lot of new people. Yes. Also, if you're new around here, welcome. I'm around the server all the time, Matt. Yeah, I know who you are, Naya. Yeah. You've been doing a lot of good work too. 4K Ultra HD graphics. Yeah, it'll be 4K. If Bro, that cutscene is Rugby 25 graphics. What? If there's a 1080p, if it's just 1080p, I'm not taking that with a grain of salt. Look, I am just gonna say this. Just give it some time with the graphics and stuff. That is not the highest quality that they have given. I believe that's the only source that the YouTube channel has actually, like, that's the only source of the actual video. I think the highest quality video will come from Big Ant, and they haven't released that yet. And can I also just say, by the way, I feel like I've been repeating myself a lot with this. Stop. Can those people who are attacking Big Ant because they haven't revealed anything, it's not Big Ant, okay? It is the NRL. The NRL have not revealed anything about this game. Apparently it was supposed to be something this week, which I don't know, but quite honestly, yeah. They want to promote it, but it's just been like, it's been so long, you know. Oh my God. So guys, yeah. Hey, it's Kaza. How you doing, man? Big Ant are the goats. Yeah. Quite not. And look, I know you guys are like, can I just say, by the way, I have a new opinion of Facebook. Oh my God, it is toxic as fuck. Being honest. If you're in those Facebook groups, like, you will know how draining those Facebook groups are. Like, literally, none of their arguments make sense whatsoever. And for those who are just wondering about, like, again, with the graphics and stuff, don't worry. Just wait until the game comes out. Then you can make your opinion on it. Oh my God. So draining to keep talking about that. Big Ant better than EA. I probably wouldn't go that far. Also, I've got autofocus now. Look, I got autofocus. Check this out. Look, focused on my hand. There we go. Now it's on me. It's on my hand. Now it's on me. Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should start a tipping game. I'd actually be keen on that. But it's X, but worse. Got any SRL games to watch? We're not watching any SRL games. It's been good to get back into that though. I've been like kind of talking with Jilly and stuff like that. Am I going to the Warriors game? I am going to that game actually. I will be there. I'll be going to the Warriors game and the Dolphins game. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've been told the Warriors fans are very into it, which I'm quite keen to see. Pretty good. Going through notes that were made when I talked about it. Currently fixing some stuff and adding more in because I realized I misread some questions and messed up. So trying to fix. Oh, cool. Kaza. By the way, for those who don't know, Kaza in the chat is the one that actually played the game. So if you guys want to know who to thank for all that info, that's your man right there. I also want to give a shout out to Odd1X because he was the one that actually put the video out first. Winston Neville also put the video out. Jill, yeah, it's been really good. Yeah, but those, oh my God, yeah, back on the Facebook thing. Those Facebook groups are so toxic. I was talking to Odd1X yesterday. Like, bro, like you could say the most unreal thing that Big Ant does. Like they are literally at the point that Big Ant could release their best game ever. It's 10 out of 10 with the critics and stuff, but Facebook will say it's shit. And apparently they're the word of mouth. Like, my God, man. My God. It's so bad. It is so bad. Don't like, yeah. Kind of want to move away from Facebook, if I'm being honest. Messenger's good. Messenger's the only way I can actually contact my friends and girlfriend. Who's in the chat right now? Hi, babe. Same for the Mighty Wolves. Yeah, it's been good to get back into that, which, by the way, go join it. Sad about Will dropping out, though. And I think it's for the best. Not saying Will's bad, but I think now how they've got it now, it's a lot more sustainable. Yeah, I've also been told myself to try and take more breaks. It's so cringe now. Yeah, I know. Facebook banned me because I didn't look like my profile pic. It was from 3 years ago. All I did was grow facial hair. That sucks, man. That sucks. Oh, Jake. Wait. Big N is best, Ross. Appreciate the comments. Also, Jake, I think, are you the one that I talk? No, you're on Instagram. You're on Instagram. That's been messaging me. No, X. You're on X. Yeah, I'm trying to remember names. There's a few people. There's a few people that have been interacting with me. Like, by the way, if you followed me during this period with all the Rugby League 26 stuff, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Facebook, no one asked this random person's opinion, but yeah, no, I like that. I like that. By the way, if you guys aren't across it yet, highly recommend joining the Discord. That is being linked right now in the chat. Highly recommend joining because there is a Rugby League 26 section. I'm also going to be expanding it when the game comes out. We're going to have like a voice chat. We'll have a voice chat. We'll have a we'll have some like notifications, etc. Do you think tomorrow will be a good day to drop the cover due to Panthers and Dogs game? I think any point after now is a good point to drop the game. I think honestly, yeah, I want to leave X, but it's so good for instant info. Yeah, absolutely. I think I am getting to the point now where X, there is a toxic. Had my heart drop because my mum sent the Winston video. She goes, "Was that you?" Oh, I think, I'm going to be honest with you, Kazza. I don't think you're going to get in trouble. One, you didn't sign an NDA, so if this gets out and Big N are pissed, they only have themselves to blame. Not going to lie. But two, I think I have a funny feeling this is part of the plan that Big N had. I think the NRL had something to do with it, but I think Big Ant really just wanted to get some testers out there. So honestly, like, don't be afraid, man. Oh, Kazza joined the server. Oh, by the way, Nio, thank you for boosting the server. Appreciate it, my guy. Oh, what? Sorry, I've misgendered you. Apologies. I think it's she, her. Sorry, my bad. She, her. I'm so glad Block of Roach is not on Rugby League 26. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good at that. I'm actually happy it's Cameron Smith. I was like, by the way, On1X predicted that it was going to be Michael Ennis. What the hell, man? What the hell? I tweeted. When they said it wasn't going to be Gus, I immediately tweeted, if it's Mick Ennis, I will unfollow Odd1X. I don't care if it's him, his fault or not. It's him. He's willed it back into existence. Also, like I said in DMs, I probably was wrong about Chapman. I think it is a Kelly, but I'm only basing on the ponytail. I'm sorry for confusing you. Kazza, it's all good. I don't mean this in complete disrespect to the NRLW, but I don't think it's going to be the most played side. The most played side is definitely going to be the NRL. So knowing who the NRLW star is, really not a big deal. I'm glad they're in the game because, quite honestly, I'm really excited to see if people do pick that up. But I will say that it's probably not going to be. It's probably not going to be the most played side. I'm looking forward to the English commentators. Yes. I think Eddie Hemmings will be one of them. Pretty sure. If Andrew Voss is staying, it'll be Eddie Hemmings. When is your new vid out? So I released one today. There was a new one today. So have you watched that one yet? Which I edited with DaVinci Resolve, which, quite honestly, pretty good experience. I will say it is funny making the Roosters 7 knock on. I realized it was chat. Oh, really? That's funny. All right. Matt, you should do an NRLW career mode. I would do that. I'm just worried. I got to be very careful what I say because I don't want to come off as like sexist or anything. I'm very careful. Like, I'm not really a sexist guy, but some things you can say, you just don't say. Like, some things you can say in the male game, you can't just say in the women's game. And quite honestly, like, I am so glad. By the way, I just also want to say this. I am so glad the women is getting exposure in a video game. I knew it was going to come at one point, but it's good to finally see it. If I'm going to do a career mode, I probably just limit it to one weekend. Every time blocker is comms on the Wars game, the volume is on 0 till the end of the match. Yeah, sweet. Kazza, the lucky legend, knew it. Chapman, pretty popular. So is Isabel Kelly. Both look similar, which have ponytails. So, yeah, no worries, man. All good. So long, like, so if you looked at the cover and saw the male player and you said it was Jerome Hughes and it turned out to be Nathan Cleary, it would be like, what the hell, man? I mean, I love the NRLW. Has it started this year? 2 weeks, I believe. I think it's like, not next weekend, actually, it starts. 3rd of July, the opening game is Sharks and Parramatta. Oh, Bronx have Tigers. Wow, it's a derby to start off with. Also, I think round 6? Round 5 is the NRLW Magic round. That'll be interesting to see. Hello, what's this? I did see that video. I saw that video, Kai the guy. I am not impressed. I am not impressed by that that short. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh, hello. The guys, the mates people. Hey, there's another mates video. Oh, by the way, these guys are so funny. You guys need to check these guys out. These guys are so funny. The mates, they're Queenslanders. And they do like little skits and stuff of the NRL. Like, seriously, check it out. Definitely recommend them. They just released their video, their ladder video. They do one every like 2 rounds. But yeah. Radman, thank you for the like on X, by the way. Appreciate it. Matt, the NRLW trial match for Broncos is on Saturday. Yeah, I did see that. Hello, Jack Kirkland. You have the same profile pic as Ross. That is not Ross. I know you're not Ross, but that's okay. That's okay. Gotta love it. I love, yeah. But definitely not Ross. Gotta make sure. Love the profile pic. No, playing the Titans career mode on New Year's certificate and no salary cap turned on. What vid is Kai talking about? Oh, there's this, and by the way, I need to give a shout out to the Leaguey. He called this out straight away. The video that was just linked on my Twitch, it is a video, I think, of the brothers. You know those brothers that are Bulldogs fans? They basically announced that there was a new, they talked about the new game that was coming out. First 10 seconds immediately shat on the developers, so there you go. And then for the rest of the short, decides to shit on the NRLW. So, quite honestly, I just unfollowed them because, I am not interested. No, I'm not Ross. Just love his profile pic. What is his hot vinyl? Is it like a custom version of him? I don't think it is because I'm pretty sure Ross is blonde, blondish or something, or grey haired. I don't know. Oh, that one. Yeah. Can you please send it to me? Yeah, I'm not going to send it. I don't want to bring any publicity to that video. But Leaguey immediately called it out, and quite honestly, good on him for doing that. Me and Leaguey have been talking a fair bit, by the way. Oh, Dingo. Oh, Dingo's here. Hey. I think the best news from the league is that the improvements of atmosphere and stadium, that was good. Yes, I really like that news. Yeah, I'm quite keen. I'm quite keen to see what they mean by that. This is Leaguey's vid link. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, no. That one's Leaguey's. Yeah, you know what? I'll promote Leaguey's video. Leaguey, by the way, guys, go follow Leaguey. He's absolutely outstanding content creator. Puts a lot more effort than I do. Winston Neville is also live as well. Winston Neville has actually also been pretty good. Quite honestly, good to see all these. Fred looked uncomfortable in that video. Who's Fred? Yeah. Fred looked uncomfortable in that. Oh, you mean the... Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yep, gotcha. I have to calm myself down while I'm streaming. Because that's how I'm like context switching and shit like that. Can you guys hear me okay if I speak like this? Quite honestly, I don't want to yeah. So, I want to go through the list. Kaz, are you far off finishing your fixed up list or no? Yes, I did see that. PNG are getting a team. We already knew that before Perth anyway. Radman, to answer your question to Kaza, excuse me, there was only 2 modes you can actually... there's only 2 modes that they were actually able to play, and that was, I think, the pro team mode and the quick match. So that's what I've been told. I love Leaguey. He's the reason I wanted to start doing NRL talk. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna go through the list. Potentially. I'm not going to show the list either. Because if I show the list, it's just going to make me vomit. Not make me vomit, but you know. What's the other one? Hold on. Here we go. Oh, that's a bad one. Yeah. Oh, does anyone have the Image Guru League? That might be even better. Anyone have that link, maybe? There was a paper given to us of just the controls. Not yet. I'm going through all the points one by one and touching them up. Yeah, all good, man. We're going to go through that. That is on the list. I've got to find the Image Guru link because I think that might be better. Okay. Okay, I didn't find that one, but I've got something else. Which, I've got the images, so it's all good. I'll quickly download them. By the way, if you have joined the Discord, the link is, if you join the Discord, check out the Rugby League 26 section, because we are going to set some things up. Leaguey is simply a great dude from what I've watched, other than the fact he's a Roosters fan. Fair. Can't forgive him for 2021. Oh, dear. Hopefully mascots are unconfirmed. They are not in the game. Theme songs are definitely not in the game. Apparently it's a licensing issue. And captain's challenges were not shown, but I'm doubtful they'll be in the game. And quite honestly, I think it would be very hard. I think honestly, can we set up VC for Rugby League? I will set one up for I will set one up when we get to release date. Hello, Telfresh Box. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm an Eels fan, lol. Don't blame you. All right. So, I'm gonna go through the list. Hopefully, I don't vomit from all the Facebook I'm about to look at. Okay, so, by the way, I also compile my own list, but also like there's a lot more information in this one, so that's why I'm gonna do this one. Also, Pancake said what Ross said was, since the teams don't own the team songs, they need to pay each owner. That's really? Oh, that's so shit. That's so shit. The team songs aren't owned. Matt, get a bucket? What? Why? HPT, I can't forgive you either. You beat Titans last week. Hey, Nio, Broncos beat the Titans 2 weeks ago. I was at that game too. I was at the game that they wore the black jerseys, by the way. Oh, actually, one sec, guys. Be right back. Be right back. Before I continue, I gotta get. All right, we're good. All right, you guys ready? All right. You guys like this? Better? How's this? It is a good looking jersey, you have to admit. All right. All right, so let's go through it. I'm also keeping an eye on things on like Twitter and stuff. All right. I see, but like, wouldn't it be one artist per team? Things weird, but fair enough. Makes sense. Hopefully sound effects when they score. Do they know that, Kazza? Little did he know. It's a bad day to be a Parramatta fan, Clark. How's by the way, Kazza's stuff was so big, it made it to Clarky's column. That's sick. That is sick, dude. Sick as in cool, by the way, I should point out. All right, anything happening on Discord? Why is the Discord popping up? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's get started, shall we? So the first point, yeah, so the pack openings, I'm actually just going to wrap it through this list. Pack openings are simple. Some lightning animations similar to FIFA with gold and silver blue. 90 plus is blue. Fair enough. We already knew that. Galvin is a 90. Okay. All right. Why is Galvin a 90? I don't know, but I think I have a theory. So hear me out for a second. So I want you guys to hear me out for a second on why I think Galvin is a 90. I think that was his overall rating before he moved from the Tigers. I think he was planned to be a 90 in the Tigers because he was almost one of their best players. So to kind of balance out the game a little bit, I think they put Galvin a little bit higher than really he should have been. He should be around an 85, if I'm being completely honest. But a 90 in that sense does make sense. Now that he's moved to the Bulldogs, I don't think Galvin should be a... no, I don't think Galvin should be a 90. I think he should be back to like 85 or something. All right. So, Storm and Dogs are the highest rated team in terms of, Storm and Dogs are the highest rated team at 88, which, I don't agree with. I think the Storm should be up there, but I don't think the Dogs should be up there. I also find it, can I also say that I find it really bizarre that we actually have higher ratings than we do in, Rugby League 4, in Rugby League Live 4. So, I need to check out the base ratings, honestly. Rugby League Live 4 overall ratings. An overall ratings calculator I didn't even know existed. Yeah, I don't see it here. Yeah, I don't see it. Hold on. I think oh, this video. Oh, this might be it. Hold on. Kill the team overall ratings. Whoa, that's definitely not it. So, I'm looking at it right now. And surprisingly, the team with the highest overall rating in the base original game was the Cowboys at 84. Holy shit. 84, there's no 90s. The 84, 82. Oh, actually, There should be, there's more here. Hold on. Jaded Sewer used to be in the bloody, sorry. Jaded Sewer used to be in the, Broncos. I didn't even know that. Oh my God. They're looking at all the Holden teams. Holy crap. Oh no, those are the under 20s. Hold on, we don't want that. Damn. But I find it bizarre that the highest overall rated team is 88. The lowest overall rating team, and Nio, shut your ears for this, is the Titans, I believe at 82, which is quite interesting. But yeah, so there's also like, they confirmed some of the stadiums. Allegiant Stadium is in there. Accord Stadium is in with the giant screen. Game has field markings, which we already knew that. Old gen FIFA like menus along the bottom. Ooh. Oh, is it like Rugby 20? Is it like Rugby 25 when it comes to the menus? That's interesting. The majority comment of the majority of the comments that are coming from these are that it feels more like a polished version of 4, which I think was going to be the expectation, which I'm actually quite happy with. But as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh my God, we're going to get, like, everyone's going to play it and be like, this is just a remake of Rugby League Live 4. What is wrong with you? And I know Big Ed's just gonna get all the hate. It's so stupid. Like, honestly. But, it's not gonna be like that. I just, yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that they could live with a polished version of an overall rating. Tom Murphy, 98. Matt Duffy to be a 90 rated. Yeah, doubt that. Also want to bring up the try confirm pops up after tries. This was a mistake on my part. I was thinking of video ref. We didn't actually see any replays or try after tries, unfortunately. Is there going to be field markings? We already confirmed that. Okay, so that's actually that's a nice touch as well with the try confirmed. I definitely, I kind of want to see if they do replays. I feel like they should do replays. I feel like that might have been a disabled feature. I support Big N either way. I think anyone who's not a Panthers fan hates him. Wait, what? Kaza, just back on the old gen FIFA like menus across the bottom. Is it like, oh, Tom Murphy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. When you say old gen FIFA like menus across the bottom, is it similar to Rugby 25? Like how they've got the menus like at the bottom? I mean logo? Wait, what? Is there gonna be field logos? I don't think that was confirmed. I don't think that was confirmed. So I'm guessing you're talking about the logos that are in on the field like for the grand final and stuff. Jake, I think the Titans are rated lower, and I think the Eels are rated slightly higher. Like NRL logo on the ground. Yeah, that'll be there. Apparently it's in the opening cinematic too. Let me give you an example. Hold on. Let me give you an example. And tell me if this sounds similar. Hold on. Maybe I can help you here. Hold on. Maybe I'll send it to you. Kaza, check your DMs. Does it look like that? The way you're describing it, it sounds like it. Oh, Otski. Oh, by the way, I didn't do this in the video. Odski became a member of the channel. Odski, thank you so much for joining the channel. I will need to give you a shout out next video, I promise. Which, by the way, someone asked me earlier when my next video is. I'm planning one next week. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's just that but green. Oh, okay. So like, I'm guessing like Rugby 26 is like at the top right corner. Okay. That probably makes a lot of sense, if I'm being completely honest. What about AFL 26's menu? How's that? What's that like? What? Hold on. I want to see AFL 26. Oh, it's on the side. Okay. 2 legends of rugby league on YouTube coming together. I'm not a legend. Odd One X is a legend, not me. Nah. Don't say that. Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's go back. Other commentator. Okay, so this is a big one. The other commentators apparently Cameron Smith, which I cannot wait for Ben Hunt to run downfield after an interception and for him to go Dozer! Go Dozer! Can't wait for that. It would have been, in terms of commentators, by the way, it would have been very cool to add that one other commentator who technically reports from the sideline and like tells you about the conditions, tells you about like people coming off, gives a description about an injury, etc. You know what I mean? I just feel like it just adds a bit of depth to the game as well. I feel like it's kind of interesting. Also, it might add, if they did that, it might actually add a bit of interest to the yeah. Oh, I didn't see anything about short kickoffs and short dropouts. That's interesting. Did you see anything about that, Kazza? Short dropouts, short kicks? I feel like it would, if they've improved the catch, like the catching and stuff. I feel like if they've improved the catching, it should be easy to. I have to wait and see. Jake winning. Also, I want short kickoffs. Any new tactics? Apparently the tactics were disabled. No. So, not that I remember. Okay. Fair enough. What else was I saying? Pitch invaders. No, they won't have a pitch invader. Didn't actually see a dropout. Interesting. Okay. Did you see any like short dropouts or anything like short kickoffs or anything like that? Sorry, I'm just checking stuff. Seeing if Ross has tweeted. Apparently, so yeah, Cameron Smith is the next commentator. Other athletes are Nathan Cleary and Jamie Chapman. Hazard apparently says it might not be Jamie Chapman. It might be Isabel Kelly, which is interesting. Which don't sweat about that if you get that wrong. Also, I would assume they try and keep that cover under wraps and stuff. Yeah, sorry, my grammar is a pain. It's all good. No, however, I can say when you use max power on the bar, it will go the opposite direction of the line. Kind of obvious. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So some player overall ratings. There'll be a few shortly. There's also some team overall ratings. So I've just merged to the next page. Luca Moretti is 77. James Tedesco is 92. Max coin purchase, I assume that's for pro team, is $80. Chad Townsend is in the starting squad. Apparently, that's a big detail. 6 agains in the game, which, yeah. So apparently, if you're over the 50-meter line, apparently, you will get, if you have offside players, it will be a 6 again. Could be a lot of new things, surprises when the game is out. Just look at AFL 26, Rugby 25 stuff. Some tactics outside of match that would be new or is in AFL 26, Rugby 25. Scoring from contesting catches is easier, which is really interesting. Reynolds kicked further than Flanagan, assuming that kicking stat now accurately represents the kicking ability on the field, which I think is a very good thing, if they're able to do that. Captain's challenges. I don't think that was seen, but apparently, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's not in the game. And that's mainly because, okay, this is why I don't think Captain's challenges are going to be in the game. it would be too hard to do. First of all, you would need to make an adjustment to the actual game rules. You would have to say, you would have to like give the ref like a personality thing or something where it's be like, how long do you need to keep this going? Like how long, like, how often are you going to pick up dropouts, knock-ons? How often are you going to, like different, like little different things and all that kind of stuff. Basically things, 50-50 calls. You technically, like, those can be challenged, but not really. Will there be any fights in it? Doubt it. Doubt it. The AI now okay. This is cool, but terrifying. The AI now chipped kicks to wingers. That sounds so awesome, but also very scary. Like, literally, if they do that, how are you going to stop that from a Rugby League Live 4 perspective? Don't know. Chips are the same, but grubbers are improved. Yeah, I don't think there was any problems with the chip kicks. I'm guessing you're like chip and chase. Yeah, like chip and chases and stuff. Scoring from contested catches is easier, which that's really cool to hear. Contested catches are like AFL 26 with matching circles. Interesting. Okay. Lightning and stadium atmosphere a lot better than Rugby League Live 4. That's really cool. I think honestly, if that's the case, I think a lot of people are going to pick it up. Doubts you don't. AI will use the Burton bomb. I wonder how good the bombs are now. I wonder if they like actually do like big bombs and stuff. Technically, I don't know. But yeah, if the lighting and stadium atmosphere, if the lighting of the actual game and the stadium atmospheres are a lot better than Rugby League Live 4, then quite honestly, I think this game is going to be really good. I hope the Captain's Challenges works kind of like Madden, where the ref simply checks it another time. I did get a couple of pens, but they were too far apart. I think the 6 against system works like the penalty, so there's a chance of a sin bin if multiple infringements happen. Okay. What was your question? From what are you allowed to say or have seen, do AI players actually get sin binned or sent off? I did get a couple of penalties. Okay, gotcha. This is really cool. New try celebrations. Player screams to the camera and then the camera moves away as the cameraman tries to not get flattered. Player punts the ball after scoring. Okay, that's a question mark. So that's like a what if. And then players celebrate together. Random other players jumps onto a pile. I don't know if this is in the list. I don't know if this is in the list, but apparently someone also said there's a new losing animation. No custom try celebrations. Maybe custom try celebrations based on a player, like Hammer's Fin, like the Hammer Shark. Bunker is the same as Rugby League Live 4. Someone also said try confirm pops up after tries. Fair enough. Walsh is fast, potentially pointing out the accuracy depiction of speed finally. That would be really cool because I feel like if will Hammer do his emote? Yes. Maybe. We'll see. Potentially pointing to accurate depiction of speed finally. If I am able to get a line break with Walsh and I am able to actually get away, that would be really cool because that would actually depict the speed finally at an accurate pace. No captain's challenges. If there is no captain's challenges in the game, I would kind of expect that. So don't, yeah, it's a dolphin fin. No, it's actually a hammer shark because that's his totem is a hammer shark. That's why he's called the Hammer. Don't you know that? The hammer, you know. See if there's anything new. I really wish like there's more stuff on. That's the Hammer celebration. He's doing the dolphin's fin. Yeah. No, it's a hammer shark. That's the hammer. No, he's not doing this. He's doing this. That's the hammer's. That's a hammer shark. You can look it up. It's not a dolphin fin. It's a hammer shark. Okay. No captain's challenge. We already know that. Tries cannot get overturned. I think that's very interesting. I think for now that's fine. But I think in the next, if they, I'd like to actually see if I could ask Ross after the game comes out if there is future games planned for this installment, because that's definitely a place you can improve that. Just have a try and then suddenly be like, hang on. Or maybe it is in the game. You don't know. Okay, some overall ratings for teams. Broncos are an 86. Titans are an 83 or 84. Parramatta is an 85. Penrith is an 87, which I find bizarre. Roosters are an 86, and that's basically it. Victor Radley is a rated 78, which if it was just on this year alone, I would agree. But since it's like multiple different years, if it's like his history, 78 is definitely not where he's at. Oh, I forgot there was one tackle animation that was new. It was like a wrap tackle, like what Lomax does with the wide arms. Oh, nice. Do you remember this is not the finished version? Yes, exactly. Exactly. New injury icon when the players are injured. I mean, we already know that. Stamina is now under a player's name instead of under the player itself. So, how does that work? Stamina slowly regenerates when a player isn't being actively involved, which I actually think that's a very good addition. That's very good. I gotta go. Enjoy your night. Okay. Have a good night. Oh, actually, no, before you go, are you one of the fan accounts on Twitter? In Be a Pro. I think Be a Pro is confirmed, by the way. Stamina slowly regenerates when a player... Okay. So, Kaza, here's a question for you. Where is the player's name located? Is it still on that little card? Is it still like below the player itself? Like, how do I explain it? So you know how in Live 4 it's on the bottom left corner for or whatever side you're playing as? It's got the name in the bottom right, like in the bottom right corner, right? Is the stamina below that? Or is it like there's the player's name below the actual player and then the stamina is below that? Just curious. I think actually if it's like that, the first bit, I think for Be a Pro, that would actually encourage me to play Be a Pro. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is cool. So yeah. That is really cool. Hey Blake, how you doing? Kazza just sent me a sample image and it's like, it is in like the bottom left corner. Like the bottom corner, it's got the name and then it's at the bottom, which I think is a very good idea. Does it show both the first name and the last name, or is it just like the initial and stuff? Is that changed? When you get interrupted, injured auto substitution. So again, we don't know about substitutions. They disabled that, which obviously there will be substitutions. That if they don't have that, that's silly. AI can dummy off run. AI can be janky. Tried to kick a field goal from their own 20. Yeah, I was told about that. Lots of similar animations, but new ones are sprinkled in. Sunsets during the game. That's actually a really cool addition. KFC and Telstra have ads in the game on the advert boards. Starting animation shows the NRL logo on the field, then the players running out. The Warriors are in 86. Reynolds, Burton, Moses looked good. Lomax was questionable. Yeah, so that's probably, Lomax has probably been polished yet. So we'll wait and see about that one, okay? We still haven't heard anything from the NRL, which is quite bizarre. Do your own commentary. I don't think you can do that in the game. I mean, you can turn off the commentary. Fit tackle and 6 again animations completely block out the scoreboard. Nice. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Ross was vague about Fox-like scoreboard try animations. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Kazza? No news on a Switch 2. We can confirm there is a Switch 2 released next year. We need to thank, you see, it's me. I'm the NRL admin. I mean, probably doing a better job. I tweeted about that the other day. Oh, yeah. like M Moses, J at okay. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so you're actually... I probably need to pull up my Discord now because, like, I'm actually getting answers from Discord. Oh, we also got confirmation. By the way, complete side note, we got confirmation it'll be released at 9 a.m. So, yeah. So with Foxlight try, when a team scores a try, the scoreboard plays a custom animation based on the team. Oh, it was thrown down. Oh, right. Gotcha. Oh, we got ads. I got to hold on Twitch. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Gonna have to hold for a sec while we play the ads. Appreciate you guys chilling. Oh, man. I need a break from my voice anyway. Could probably stream for another hour. I got like half a page to go. And then I got another full page. Not midnight. Yeah, it probably makes sense. Look, honestly, I think that probably makes a lot of sense. Also, I just want to say this. Them releasing at 9 a.m. actually makes sense because then they have the whole day to like see what the hell happens. I would say, just by the way, if you guys are scared about a buggy game, don't buy the game straight away. Wait about a month until people actually are playing the game. By the month period, the big bad bugs that are actually being played, they should be gone. Won't buy until I see features and gameplay on YouTube. I'm buying it anyway. I just want a new game, man. Yeah, I kind of got you now. Nothing yet on the NRL. They only had a handful of teams done. Day one stream, Galaxsi. Yes! I will be streaming on the first day. Regardless of it being buggy, I will be streaming day one. Now, am I going to be streaming day two? Is going to depend on if the game is like super buggy and shit, okay? So we'll see what happens. But I will still be playing the game regardless. If the game isn't like super buggy or anything like that, I am going to be playing it all weekend. So we'll take it day by day. But I am definitely playing that first day. And I should be live at about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Because I want to try and like see if there's like other stuff. Like I'll get my hands warm and stuff, you know. Okay, we're all good. All right, let's continue with the hello, what? What? Oh god, guys, I've lost it. Hold on, guys, I've lost everything. I've lost it all. No, hang on, guys, I've lost it. Give me a sec, I'll get it back. I will be streaming it online. I am actually, by the way, if the online experience is actually really good, I will be playing online. So if you guys want to have a match with me, maybe that first week, maybe that's the week you guys can actually do it. That's the wrong Facebook. I need. All right, page 3. So we're halfway through. We just got to the Switch News 2, Switch 2 news, which we now confirm. Thanks to Pancake, by the way. Pancake was the one that prompted Ross for that. No mid-game stat stingers, but they do include conversion percentage from each side during the goal kicking. Nice. No mid-game stat stingers, but they do include... No, we already read that. That's really cool. That's really cool. They actually get the percentages and stuff. Okay. Passing before tackles is like Rugby League Live 3 again. No check delay. Not as floaty as Rugby League Live 4. Okay, well that's actually a really good that's a really good change because a lot of people were actually complaining about that. To be honest, I'm just buying anyway since it's come to a day after my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, even though it's not your birthday yet. K-Dogs, I'm pretty sure it's confirmed to be $100. Do with that as you will. It's $100 everywhere except JB Hi-Fi. JB Hi-Fi will have it for $85 Australian, by the way, which in New Zealand I believe it's over $100. I think it's like 97 at JB, and then it's like 115 at DB. Kaza, is the running animation the same as Rugby 25? Please say no. I'm pretty sure it is, and I think we confirmed that with the trailer. Why is that a bad thing? If you don't mind me asking. Ha, thanks. Oh, Jack, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. For those who are joining the server, appreciate you guys. Slink for Slink. Do you think that Rugby League 26 will be available to pre-order on Steam? No, it will not be. It will not be pre-orderable in a digital format. So if you have a physical version, you can. Sorry, if you have a physical, if you want to get a physical version, then go to the store and pre-order it. You can pre-order that, but a digital version is not pre-orderable. The running animation looks goofy when I play Rugby 25. Can I? Is it like when they have the ball and stuff? Does anyone know what he means? I need to see this. I am going to play Rugby. I'm going to play Rugby 25 in the off season, by the way. That's the next game I want to try. Let's see if I can get I heard Cameron Smith is the other commentator. He is the other commentator. It looks okay to me. Oh, it's a bit I can see the glitches a bit. Oh god, why does this guy play side on? That's crazy. Oh, it looks alright to me. Oh, I kind of see what you mean, actually. Yeah, I've got to agree, it's pretty goofy. Yeah, kind of goofy. Also, Mitch M, are you Mitchell Moses? Just saying. I want to play Rugby 25 in the off season. Camera moved like the Fox camera on the sidelines? I don't know what you mean by that. There's a new sideline try animation. Nice. Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, guys, I've gone ahead. You can dig into the line more before passing. Okay, that's pretty cool. No push and shove animations. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't do that. No error animations. Interesting. Okay. Super League was easier to work. Oh, okay. This is an interesting point, and I definitely want to highlight this. Apparently, and I'm not surprised because they are waiting so long to promote this, the Super League is easier to work with the NRL. I am not surprised by that, if I'm being completely honest. Because the amount of wait that, the amount of time that they've had to wait to promote the actual, the amount of time that they've actually had to wait until they can actually promote the game is completely nuts. And honestly, if I was Big Ant, when you're promoting this game, your main audience is gonna be the country you're making this for, which for 100%, like for a majority of the community here, it's more than likely gonna be Australia. It's also gonna be the UK, which is absolutely fine, but it's also gonna be Australia. So majority of their promotional stuff is going to be Australia. So it's baffling to see that the NRL haven't actually promoted this game yet. Rugby, to answer your question, I'm reading this off a Facebook group, but you can probably look around and you can probably find it. What else? So yeah, I'm not surprised at that comment. Offloading is like Rugby League Live 4. I actually don't think the offloading has a problem. However, I think it does need a little bit of tweaking, but if it's not modified, I'm actually okay with that. 2 to 3 year development time. So this has been in development, sounds like by 2022. And I believe that is when we found out that there was a game being developed. And I actually want to make a video on that. Because I think it's actually quite interesting to talk about. The fact that the NRL were actually working on a game before Big Ant even wanted to work on Rugby League 26. So quite honestly, I'm interested to see how I'm interested to kind of talk about that, because quite honestly, there's a lot to kind of digest with it. Now this is probably the most coolest thing I've ever seen. It's so minor, but I think this detail is really cool. A course stadiums is actually a scoreboard. So it actually shows the scoreboard between the two teams, which I think is probably one of the most coolest things I've ever seen. In a rugby league game, that is. Quite keen on that. Vegas has the huge screen, but not the scoreboard, which kind of sucks. Tino's mullet, Nio, shout out to Nio. Tino's mullet looks good. No sideline mascots. We already knew that. Flames and potentially confetti on sideline during the try and victories. Nice. I'm happy 6 agains are in it. Yeah. A new losing animation. I think we talked about that. Kiki stance look like Rugby League Live 4. The pause menu is translucent and has bigger logos. That's interesting. Can't wait to see that. One ref looked like a real guy, but it is unconfirmed. So apparently Peter Go was in the game. So that's pretty cool. Tattoos are just templates. I know a lot of people are going to be upset about that. Creation was something they heavily looked into. Nice. Okay. Can't wait to see what that's about. I just hope the fan hub, or whatever they're going to call it, my theory is going to be called the Academy. So I'm quite interested to see that, or the development program. I don't know. Quite interested to see that. Same gameplay angle as Rugby League Live 4. Honestly, if they change it at this point, it would be very silly. When doing cutout passes, it now shows the player numbers on top of the players. Nice. There's a new sideline try animation. Camera move like the Fox camera on the sidelines. Okay. Kaza, are you still here? What do you mean by that? Apparently, the Sawali tackle is in. Apparently, the Sawali tackle, the one that he did on Walsh, apparently that's in the game. But it could be just like a high tackle shot or something like that. Player UI now features every player having a white circle around them, and it illuminates red when chosen. Interesting. I think that's like the player selection. That's quite interesting. Here's some interesting tidbits as well with the AI. K-Dog, to answer your question, yes, it is in the game. So it has a shaky cam due to the celebration. Nice. We're gonna need the Perth Bears and PNG DLCs. I reckon we'll get Perth Bears maybe in 27, like closer to 27. But I definitely think we'll get PNG probably in the next game. Oh yeah, I said that at the beginning that Allegiant Stadium was in the game. I'm getting a headache. I need to drink some more water. Hold on. I'm surprised, not gonna lie. Lots of Rugby League Live 4 animations. Faster than Rugby League Live 4. And now finally some AI information. AI passes to support players after line breaks. AI punt unless close. AI did overlap once, that's insane. And AI can run it on the last. There is going to be some really terrifying stuff when it comes to Rugby League Live 4. So I'm quite keen to see how this is. So, I'm just seeing if there's like anything new. I hope we get Craig Bellamy getting mad and saying stuff to his team at halftime, but it's unmuted. No, they won't do that. Kazza, was there anything on coaches? Were the coaches in the game or anything like that? Or that's another thing, because they did scan the coaches. Create a coach. I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll do that. If they have the option to like take a player and like age it up, I think that could be cool. Like, but all they'll do is just add like wrinkles and gray hair. But yeah, guys, that's it basically. I don't think there's anything else. I'm quite keen on the actual game. Didn't see any. Looks a lot like the cinematics were cut off because it looked weird. Ah, right. I hope Fisher Harris is higher than Galvin. Well, he should be. It would be silly if he wasn't. Maybe Karen Munster will drop an F-bomb in Origin 2 in Rugby League 26. I don't think there'll be post-game interviews. That would be really cool if they did that. I don't see that happening. You know what I would really like to see? Is, if... I would really like to see in the future. It doesn't have to be in 26, but in the future, like a photo mode. I feel like a photo mode would be really cool to have, you know? Just, it would be a dream for content creators. If Odd One X is here, he would absolutely agree with me. Oh my god! How many subscribers did I get from that? Holy shit! Thank you for subscribing, everyone! Oh my god. Damn! That's insane. Oh. But anyway, photo mode will be good. Like, you can actually position and do the stuff and all that. I might put that as a suggestion, because that wouldn't just be good for Rugby League 26. That'd be good for all the Big Ant games. Matt, lately a lot of people have been joining the Blue Robot app. What's the Blue Robot app? What is that? What is that? You mean the coding app? Like a code app? Maybe you could talk to Ross about photo mode. I mean, I might even tweet it out. Actually, I'll tweet it out to him right now. I'll actually ask him and see. I don't know why. I'm being very like vocal. Would there be any plan? Nah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I kind of don't want to be a pest, but Dingo, by the way, I just want to say Dingo has been like up at like talking to him about like the game and stuff. He's been super good. Actually, you know what? I will tweet at him. So I just had an interesting idea. Not just for Rugby League 26, but maybe for Rugby 25 and even AFL 26, or even all your games. Would there be any interest in doing a photo mode? Like setting up a mode where you can pose players to do shots and take screenshots. in a photo mode. Pose a player in a position and take a snapshot. Would be amazing for content creation. Why not? All right. Yeah, I regret asking about the game tonight. Wait, what do you mean? The Blue Robot app is Discord? What? What is it? Ah, right. The Blue Robot app is Discord. Right, gotcha. Gotcha. Why did I censor Discord? That's silly. In my opinion, that would be very silly. He's got enough on his plate. Photo mode would be cool. Yeah, he's all good. Look, Kazza can back me up on this. Also, hello, Cubbing Kai. How you doing? Welcome on in. I am actually about to end, by the way, because I'm almost finished. Also, Kazza can back me up on this, because he was saying that apparently Twitter, including the trolls, is his favorite part of the job. Which I find very bizarre for him to say that, but holy crap. I wonder if I can make the suggestion. Hold on. I wonder if this suggestion's actually been made. There's a training mode. Someone surely should have done it like a photo mode. Nah. I'm new to your channel. Just saw your newest vid. I'm so excited for the game. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I'm really excited for the game too, honestly. Yep, I can. Yeah, okay. That's cool. But okay. Photo mode for creative players. I think that would be really cool. I can see it. I can see a licensing issue with that, but I think it would be cool. When will I be live next? Won't be this week. I do want to do another video next week. I might stream the day it comes out. But I kind of want to do a video talking about like the history of video, like what the hell happened between Live 4 and 26 and why we didn't get a game. We had something similar in Rugby League Live 3 with the card photo mode. Oh, wait, really? That's cool. I didn't even know that existed. Anyway, I asked him the question. I'll see what he comes back with. If he comes back with me. Anyway, I'll be interested to see if he does come back with this. I'd love for freedom with editing tier 1 players' physical appearance. I think you can do that in AFL 26. So I wouldn't be worried about that too much. Hair, tattoo, strapping, modding, that stuff can be painful. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for the stream. I'm very, very, very tired. But oh, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, hang on. Never mind. Big Ed Studios just tweeted. It's just patch note for Rugby 25. What have we got? Resolve lineup conflicts, balance 50-22, balance punt kicks, standardized kicking targets, improve commentary, improve stability. That's cool. Sorry, I just kind of freaked out about that. But yeah, guys. That's gonna do it for the stream. Appreciate you all as always. Make sure you guys are following the joining the Discord if you haven't already. So that is I'm gonna link that right now, and I'm also gonna link my socials as well. I think it's like that. I think socials work. There we go. Yep. Gotcha. So those links are actually everything you need for my channel. So I don't just run a footy channel. I also run a gaming channel, which I'm actually streaming on the Twitch with that. But you can find everything about me at those links down below. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be live again next week sometime. And I kind of want to maybe even do some overall guest rating. Kind of want to get the podcast back up and running too. So yeah, chill everyone. Cheers. Take care. Garnier. And stay